What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things. Back with all the Mod 6. And yes, I have crafted a bigger reactor. Big shout outs to everybody in the community because I really didn't know what was going on with this thing. But yeah, we crafted this guy up to make power for us, and it is unbelievable and amazing. There's all sorts of new stuff with these going on, and I'm going to tell you all about it. In the end of the last episode, we were talking about making the jetpack, this diamond jetpack here, and we needed to make the diamond ring. So we needed the elytra. We went together and killed the dragon and found the elytra. The next order of business in order to make the diamond ring was block of netherite, block of unobtainium, block of vibranium, and block of Unobtainium. Are we there yet? Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Hit the thumbs up button if you like stuff and things, and subscribe for more. All right, let's take you through some of the things that are going on. The big reactor, a little bit interesting. It requires reactor rods. It requires, what are these guys again? Reactor control rods, some glass. You have to make it in an interesting structure. You may need to look on the wiki for more information. And now I think it's because there's no, is that how it goes? Is it because there's no tinkers in this pack that gives us the liquids? I don't know, but we're cooling ours with iron. Very early game, and it's crafting up or creating quite a bit of power. 7,500 RF per tick on this guy. I have our control rods set halfway in, just trying to generate a little bit less power. To be honest with you, to give we don't really need to worry about it blowing up, I don't think. And we're powering this with, excuse me, ginormous hole. We're powering this guy with uranium. So we have lots and lots of uranium, and that's what we're powering it with. I think that the math we have right now works out that it uses 1 uranium every 8 minutes. So if we pop inside of our system here, you can see we have 2.5 thousand, plenty of uranium, and then it should be creating, is it called cyanite? Yeah. So we've used 124 total uranium in 24 hours. Well, a little bit less than 24 hours. So it's not going to use, I mean, I don't know the math off the top of my head on how much. Let's say it uses 150 per day divided by, or 2,500 divided by 150. It's a lot. We'll have power forever and ever. But as far as the angel ring goes, let's go ahead, ladies and gentle peeps. Wait, but should we do this now? Are we ready? Do you think? I don't know if we're ready. Hold on. Are we ready? We need to, let me see here. Look at our netherite. Yeah, we're ready. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys going like this. There's our block of netherite like so. Let's pop into, I think we can do this guy right here. Pop inside of here, and I think we might be ready. Let me see here. Platinum jetpack, diamond jetpack, that guy like so. We have an unobtainium block, a vibranium block, and an Unobtainium block. You've got to be kidding me, man. And the diamonds that we need as well. I'm not sure. All right, I'm going to do it. We're going to craft it. Oh my God, the diamond ring. Let's go back inside of here again. All right, so the next order of business we need to craft, I think it's going to be 5 of these diamond energy cells. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those guys. Back into the diamond pack, craft up 1 of these guys. Back over into here, craft up 2. No, why do you hate me, game? Oh, I need more of the advanced coils. Let me see here. Do I have them in the system? We can go like so, craft 10. Do we have the stuff and things we need? Okay, we can pop over there. 1 of these guys like so. Oh my God, are we ready to do this? Are we ready to do this? The diamond jetpack. Are we going to lose our enchants? Actually, I don't know if it's going to lose our enchantments. Hold on a second. All right, let's pop back over to our other base. Ooh, I don't have my jetpack on. It feels very strange. Let's pop back over to the most annoying base ever. Like so. Let's go inside of this guy right here. Let us put our jetpack in there. And let's grab our enchantments off like so. So there, now we have no enchantments on our jetpack. Back to workstation Aqua B. Diamond jetpack, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot, I already made these guys. These thrusters and those sorts of things. I already made those. They're already in the system. But we have the diamond jetpack now. Most annoying base ever. Let's pop over here. And now what we got to take a look at, well, over this direction. Let's go ahead and put some enchants back on this guy. And I'm thinking, I don't even know. Protection 4, feather falling. We don't even need feather falling. Block reach, projectile protection. You know what? Maybe we don't enchant this right yet. Maybe we wait since it's a little bit higher end. I kind of want to do block reach as well. Should we put that on our jetpack? I mean, it would kind of be great because then we have it all the time. I feel like block reach is one thing we can add on to there. All right, so there is our diamond jetpack. Now we need some, excuse me, terrible disaster. No, you want some? Now we need to go ahead and get some power on this bad boy. Now, it takes 30 million FE. Whoa. Oh, man. 15 million was what was stored inside of our power system. So that's basically what's stored inside the wires. And now we're using the power just generated from our old school heat sinks and then the wind turbines that we have up top right there. So 17 million. Maybe we'll let this guy sit. It is chunk loaded, so it should be good to go. The other thing I wanted to check out, I made too many of these. Oh, man. I accidentally had already made those guys. So we have extras for whatever reason, just in case. So let's pop back over to Workstation B Aqua, and then let's go inside here. Can I let there be light? Let's go ahead and put this stuff and things away, like so. All right, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the diamond backpack. Now, jetpack. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see what's going on with this. All right, weird. You know what? The jetpack noise is gone. Not exactly sure why. Now, the big question is, does this one fall? It still does sink. You can see we're sinking a little bit. If I can get to a spot here where we're not moving. It still sinks. Not bad, just a little bit. And I do believe in order to get a jetpack that isn't going to do that, we're going to need to get into the emerald jetpack. Now, how many emeralds do we have? Let's take a look inside of the system here and see. 28. That's not a lot. And I'm not sure how this is going to work for us. We could probably get some more emeralds just by mining a mountain area or something like that. And I'm not sure if this new and amazing system, which I'm going to explain to you what it's going to do here. Let me see. Do we have any, what kind of ores do we have that we could work with? Well, let's just get iron ore. This new and amazing system that we built on stream might help us. So a couple of different machines here. The electrolytic separator. We have this guy right here, the purification factory. And then this guy over here is the crushing factory. Now, what do these guys do? All right, so back behind me, you may notice this block here, there's a sink. That sink is providing us water. We're using this basic mechanical pipe to pump water inside of this electrolytic separator. And what it's doing is creating oxygen and hydrogen. So then we have two different buttons down here. Idle or dump is what we can have them set for. So it's set to dump the hydrogen, and then it's set to, once the oxygen is filled, it goes idle. Now, what's going on with that oxygen? It's getting pumped into the purification factory. And what happens when we put something inside of there? There you can see stuff and things are happening. So this takes one iron ore and creates 3 iron clumps. Those iron clumps are turned into dirty iron dust. That dirty, dirty iron dust. So, but what you can see here, the most important thing to pay attention is 1 ore gives us 3. So those 3 things are turned into 3 dirty iron. And then if we pop over to the enriching factory, those are turned into iron dust. And then if we pop those into the basic smelting factory, those are turned into iron ingots. What does this mean? Ore tripling. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable and amazing ore tripling is happening. So we're taking 1 stack of ore and turning it into 3 stacks of iron, which is pretty freaking great. Now you can get it to even higher multiplications, I guess you would say. I think you can go 5 times the mechanism. We're not going to be doing that today, but it is quite amazing that we can get ore tripling. I don't know all of the ores that we can do. I don't know if we can ore triple the emeralds or not. But it is a thing that's happening. So we're getting a lot of dust from this. This is way, way better. And that's how I was able to make the Vibranium, the Unobtainium. Oh, well, not the Unobtainium, but the Vibranium and the Unobtainium. Those both were very hard to get. And so we used the tripling in order to make the blocks for those. Now, the Vibranium you can find in the Nether. I do believe there are certain biomes, and I can't remember what biome we were in. Some sort of forest biome. But the Unobtainium, the hardest block in the game to find. How do we find it, ladies and gentlemen? Over here. So you may have noticed that one of these was hooked up to the reactor that I had built. It's a dimensional cell, and it allows me to transfer power interdimensionally. So you place this block, and you have to build these power cell cards to link them. Other than that, I think you have to set 1 for in, 1 for out. Pretty easy. And then that is powering this... Pardon me, this bad hombre over here. And what we got going on is our builder. You've seen us use it before for mining, But what we're doing with it now is, yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, 924 chunks are being mined out here in the end. So what we're doing is we're using the shape card that says void. Now this will void everything that the builder mines, except for things that it can't mine. Now, what can't it mine? That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked. It can't mine unobtainium. That's right. Right here. Right there's some. This is the swath of land that we have annihilated. Dude, there's two. There's another two. There's one over there. There you can see it's working right now. And it's also an amazing Enderman voiding trap. As you can see now. Goodbye, Ender people. They're all falling to their deaths. So, deaths? Deaths. So yeah, this guy's going like so, and there's some interesting things about the builder I'm going to tell you about a little bit for you nerds out there, for logistical nerds. But there you can see, this is where we got our elytra from, this end city right here. Dude, there's 4 unobtainium right there. So yeah, so it won't mine the unobtainium, and it also won't mine these end portal frames. So when you're out in this area, of course, we have to be careful that our jetpack is, a jetpack. Let me hover, and then... let me see here. All right. So these guys right here, you can see in the upper left, the unobtainium ore is not able to be mined with my Unobtainium Paxel. So I've made, where are you? No. This guy right here, the mining gadget, and this guy is super amazing. Laser beams. That's right. Star Trek stuff and things. So we should be able to mine this guy right here. You can see there's a checkbox or a check mark in the upper left-hand corner. We're good to go with it. And now it takes a while. And we've done it! Unbelievable and amazing unobtainium ore. Now, I think that there are... well, I know that there are picks that we could use for this too. We just don't have any. I do believe the atomic disassembler would be one of them. Atomic, this guy right here. And it's a little bit tricky to build. We probably might get into it. I'm not sure exactly. I really like my Paxel for right now. But yeah, this guy works pretty good, and we can get some of this unobtainium. Now, there's a couple really cool things, because I was kind of under the impression Unobtainium was like the thing, right? Unobtainium was our amazing armor. 100 armor for these guys. All right, this is going to be tricky because I have to fly off of here. All right, there, and we don't want to fall into the void. All right, so I thought that the Unobtainium was like the armor. I thought that was the thing, and that was going to be the end-all, be-all. I mean, give me a break. It's plus 100 armor for each one, right? No, there's better armor. So the Vibranium, that's the next tier up. That's plus 400 armor, and then the Unobtainium, these guys right here, 600. Plus 600 armor. Unbelievable and amazing. So hopefully we can get into some more of that in the future. We have a lot of it that we found in the end over there. But if we're going to do that stuff, I want to do it just once. So we can put this stuff inside of here. Then you can see that's making the unobtainium clumps. That's making this dirty unobtainium right there. So we got 12. Remember, we mined 4. So we have ore tripling. We can go ahead and enrich that stuff like so. There's our iron that we just did. Now we'll get 12 unobtainium dust. We could squirt that into this system right here, and bam, unobtainium ingots. So we should be able to mine enough things in order to get armor going. I'm just concerned about making sure that we have enough enchantments for it. If we're going to do these, guys, I want to do them one time, and I want to do them right. But also, there are seeds. So check it out, guys. Unobtainium seeds. Now, this is a little bit of a rabbit hole. We're going to have to get the infusion crafting going. But check it out. You would need 4 unobtainium blocks, but this right here is where stuff gets crazy. So this is from Mystical Agreditions, I do believe is how you say it, and it's insanium blocks. Remember Inferium? These guys all the way down here. No, that's Prudentium. Inferium turns into Prudentium. Prudentium turns into Tertium at 4-1. The Tertium turns into, where is it? There's one more. This guy, Imperium at 4-1. Imperium turns into Supremium at 4-1, and then the Supremium turns into Insanium at 4-1, and then the Insanium blocks are 9 Insanium essence for 1 Insanium blocks. So I don't know the math on that, but it's a lot of multiplications of 4. So I started taking a look at what we've got going on. let me see if I just type in essence right here. So this is the essence I was able to make with all of the inferium that I've mined so far on the server. 6 supremium. So that is a far cry from the 9 of the highest tier that we're going to need. This could give me 1 of the highest tier that we're going to need. Now, that's all of the inferium that I've mined for the entire Let's Play so far. It's a crazy, crazy huge amount. And it's made 6 of the supremium. So we're not even close to being able to make the unobtainium seeds. Yeah, so we have a lot of work to do if that's what we're going to do. And I'm excited to do it. It's going to be amazing. So new energy stuff and things, or tripling. We got the mining gadget now. Builder in the end. Huge amounts of stuff and things going on. And I'm not really sure what I want to do next. We need to get to doing some building, but I'm always distracted by kind of getting some other things done for progression. Oh, also, I set up some compact drawers over here, and I put them on our storage modules. Now, this is a little bit interesting how this works. So I can now pop inside of here and see 251,000 cobble. That's all stored inside of my compact drawer. But the problem we have is, this is really interesting. Check this out. So 24,363 on that guy, right? And then I have this set for priority 1. And we have it filtering for just netherrack. So again, we look at this guy, 24,363. I can pop some of that out, and it's going to go inside of here. Now, we got a stack of those guys. If we take a look inside of here, 24,362, we only pulled 1 out. But if we put 64 in, 24,362. So this allows me to pull from here. It allows me to see it as an inventory, but it doesn't actually put it in. So I think that what we'd have to use, I'm not exactly sure. There's a couple of things. There's a drawer controller we could use, and I'm thinking that might work. That guy right there, the drawer controller. And then there's also just an input deal. Importer, I think is what it's called. No, exporter. So we could set up an exporter, and that would pump all of our stuff in. But I think it would just be a loop. I think it would just loop. It would put it in and pull it out and put it in. You know, I don't understand how that would even work. It would put it in, and then it would go back to the system. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it would loop or not. But anyway, they're in the system. We can see them here. They've cleaned out our disk drives quite a bit. We have, I built the other 64Ks again. Those guys are all inside of here. So we really don't have a big problem with space over here. That's working great. Oh, and also I did set up a dock for the dank dock, or pardon me, the dank dock, not a donk dock, a dank dock. We have a dank dock over here now. So if our dank gets full, we can just go ahead and squirt it in there. But the problem is when the dank gets full and then we put it in, it resets these buttons, which is a pain in the butt. And then also it pulls every single one out, I do believe. So that means if we go like so, and then we shift click, I think we'll get it back like that. So now if we pop inside of here, these are not set correctly. I think that has to be like that and like that. And I didn't give enough time to pull everything out. But yeah, so it pulls out like all the cobble you get. We can sort or whatever's in there. It's just automatically going to pull it all out. Do we not have upgrades in there? We do. I must have been really quick. All right, let's take a look at it now. So this has got to be on green and pick up on yellow, I think is how it works. But now we have to manually put all our things back into our donk, I can't remember. But those are all the updates that are fit to print. And now I'm going to figure out what we're going to be doing next. So I've decided I want to mine that unobtainium. Now, there's a couple of different ways we could do this. The atomic disassembler is something we're probably going to get into. But part of playing in this pack for me has really been having fun with it and learning about the different mods and things like that. So we made this mining gadget here, and there's a whole mod for it. And I was taking a look inside of here, and there's battery upgrades, and then there's efficiency upgrades. And I thought it would be fun to get into this. So I think we need this modifications table. But to start off with, what I think we're going to need to do, of course, it reset. Go into our mining gadgets here. And I'm thinking efficiency is going to be one of the first things we work on. So we need these blank upgrade modules. And I think we just need one, right? If we go to the second one, we need that one. So we can go like so and like so and go there. And then pop that guy. That's the tier 1. Then this guy, that's the tier 2. Now, this guy, 3. Dude, this is happening right now. 4. Okay, we're good, man. 5. Dude, he's done it. Nailed it, ace to can't be stopped. The tier, efficiency tier 5. Now, there's range upgrades. I wonder, oh, wait, what's this guy? Magnet. Deconstruct blocks right into your inventory. Oh, dude, as opposed to actually having it be a magnet, it would be like that. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. I wonder how many of these upgrades we can put on. All right, so there's that. Oh, it says upgrade cost. Interesting. I don't know. Per block cost. Okay. So I wonder if it means the cost in energy. I'm not exactly sure. So there are also energy upgrades. So let's go ahead and craft that guy. Let's craft the tier 1 energy upgrade, the tier 2 energy upgrade. All right, we're going to need blocks of quartz in order to make that happen. Hold on a second here. Let's just make them manually. Excuse me. Could you make a block of quartz for me there, buddy? Oh, wait, is it 4? And I'm being silly? Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and grab, like, a bunch of those guys. We'll squirt them inside of there. All right, at mining again. And then we were trying to make that guy, I think, right there. All right, there's the 2. And then tier 3. All right, and he's done it. So there's a bunch of upgrades right there. I think we squirt that guy in there like so. Shift click to insert from your slots or drop upgrade onto the screen. Bam, bam, and bam. Ooh, all right. So per block cost, 50, 25, battery boost 10 million. So efficiency 5, magnet, and battery tier 3. All right, so we're going to have some problems with power here, I think. Let's pop back over to the most annoying base ever. Like so. And then let's go ahead over here and stand on this guy. Oh, okay. So at first it filled up the mining gadget, and then we got 22 million into this system. So here's what we're going to do now. Oh, the nighttime is the right time. Let's pop back over to our base. Now, what I want to take a look at is the charging station again. If you pop inside of here and then go to charge, where are you? This guy. We'll need an energy tablet. We can make that. And then we'll need, I don't know if we have those polished pressure plates. We don't. Polished blackstone. Let's go ahead and make those guys. Make these guys, a couple of those, and then this. All right, so there's another charging station. Now, what I could do is just for right now, we can, maybe not. Maybe that's not the right spot. Let's pop it over somewhere. Maybe like so, like that. Yeah, that'll work for right now. Just a little ghetto spot for it to stick. And then let's grab our cable, and we'll go ahead and hook this guy up like so. Now, let me see here. Nice. Now, what we should have done, I'm thinking, and I'm wondering how fast this is going to fill up. It probably took power out of here. Yeah, there we go. So this guy's got a 10 million RF buffer, and it looks like we're filling it up right now fairly quickly. We're really not using a lot of power. So that guy's good to go as well. So now we have all these upgrades on this guy. I want to take it back over to the end. I can tell you, if you haven't started playing with waystones yet, you guys, you got to get this stuff going on, man. These waystones are where it's at. All right, so let me just do a little bit of a test here. What do I got in my dank? I keep wanting to call it a donk. I got nothing in the donk. Let me just go ahead and let's pop inside of here. This guy right there. Where's our magnet? Oh, okay. There's our magnet like so. Let's turn our magnet off. All right, let's get that guy like that. Now, I didn't build the range upgrade, so I'm not sure how far away I can do this from. Not that far. Not that far. Wow, you really need... Dude! It just automatically goes into your inventory. Holy crap, we need the range upgrades too. Now with more stuff and things, let's take a look. Now, we're going to do a little bit of experiment here. All right, that's too far. That's still too far. There we go. Now this is going to go right into my inventory. He's done it! Unbelievable and amazing! This is going to make it so much easier for us to mine this stuff. So way faster... And then it just automatically pops into your inventory like so. That's freaking awesome, man. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and grab those guys. Let me turn my magnet back on, and let's put it into our vanity slot where we had it before like that. Let's stick this on the bar so we have a better idea of what's going on as far as what we're grabbing and where. We have 30 million power in our jetpack, so all we got to do is pop like this. You can see it in the bar. It goes to 3. Dude, so much easier to mine this stuff now. And we are back. All right. This is kind of mind-blowing if you think about it. So I've searched this entire area. If we pop over here, we can, just for safety, check on the map. This is the space. Oh, there might be... No. I think that this is one of those blocks. I think it's one of these guys right here. Those end portal deals. So this is the space that we have mined so far-ish. A total of, let's pop over here and take a look. A total of how many chunks? Right now we are on 832 chunks. And how much unobtainium did we get? 27. Ladies and gentlemen, 27 total. This is why ore tripling or getting the 5 times stuff is going to be really important. So we could triple that. That'll be about 75 total ingots of the unobtainium. And it took, I mean, all night last night. I sat here at AFK'd. Oh, yeah, that's something I want to tell you about as well. If you look online and do a little bit of a search, remember these chunks need to be loaded, right, for stuff and things to happen. So there is a piece of code in the config that will not allow you to chunk load the end. And I think you can edit the configs to make it happen, but it doesn't happen on its own. And I haven't edited that config yet. If you read on the interwebs, it'll tell you that the builder from RF Tools loads itself when it's working. That is a lie. It does not load itself when it's working. So it'll load the chunk that it's working on, but it will not load itself. And so I stood here last night all night. Now the server automatically restarts, I don't know, at like midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So I stood here until midnight, and then I woke up this morning at I think 6:30, and then I came in and checked it, and it was not working. I was logged out, so I logged back in, and I let it run from then until, like, I don't know when I started recording, maybe 3 hours, for 3 hours probably. And yeah, so this is where we are. So I think it would total probably around, if I had to guess, I would say 7 hours to do 833 chunks. It's going to mine this out here. We'll probably get a couple more of the unobtainium from it. But yeah, this is a long process, and it takes a lot to get there. You got to figure we had to build so many things along the way on our journey to be able to get this 27 unobtainium. So what we could do now, I also turned down my GUI a little bit. I kind of feel like I like it better when it's bigger, but for right now we'll go like so. So I'm a little bit concerned about utilizing all of this right now, but we can always just mine more. Let's go ahead and do it, man. We set this whole system up. Unobtainium clumps are being clumped. Dude, all of that work and it's going to be over in like 2 seconds. You're kidding me, man. All right, those guys are happening. These guys are happening. Like I said, I think we're going to get around 75 or so. 70? Oh, no, that's like 81, I think. So here we go. We'll squirt it into the smelter. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen, our unobtainium. Unbelievable and amazing unobtainium. Now, the whole point of getting all of these things, well, there's all sorts of different stuff that we can do with it. But the big thing that I want to do is I do want to make some armor with it. Now, we have plenty in order to do that. But like I said before, and I think, let's just double check and make sure it's just ingots. Oh, no way. You need vibranium ore in order to make the unobtainium ones? You're kidding me. Oh, no, now we need vibranium for days. Hold on a second here. Let's see how much we've got of that. I can't even believe this is going to be a thing. We only have 18 ingots. So we're going to need 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 total. So we're actually not that far off of having what we need in order to make this armor. We can go into the nether and get some more. But if we're going to do all of those things, we're going to need to get into some better enchanting. So if we're going to make the super armor, we're going to want to put super enchantments on it. So if we're going to put the super enchantments on it, we're going to need to get into whatever the heck this mod is here. Apotheosis. So we're going to have to get more into apotheosis. And what we're going to need to do is, I think, build these guys right here, the pearlescent ender shelves. These are the guys that give us the most amount of stuff and things. So Eterna can only go up to maximum of 40, but then there's Quanta and Arcana. So right now we have these hell shelves. They're giving us this Eterna and Quanta that helps to give us higher level enchants. Now, we want to get into these pearlescent ender shelves. Now, those require the regular ender shelves, and those are fairly easy. Remember me gathering all about Dragon's Breath? Yeah, that's right. So the reason we did that is because we're going to need it for these guys. And I think these pearlescent ones are the best, but I'm not exactly sure if we need to have everything maxed or if there's a special, amount, percentage increase for each statistic that we want, or how we want that all to work. But what we can do is pop off these guys, and then I think we should have enough endstone to start working on these bad hombres. And we will do that in the next episode. Actually, we'll probably have these built by the next time we talk. And I can't believe it's already been a full episode of Stuff and Things. It was so cool. We got a lot of stuff done. We got a lot of cool stuff and things going. Our mining gadget kicks butt now. Oh, I forgot to show you. I actually figured out you can shift click on this and then edit the visuals. I made my beam all bluey. Super cool looking like so. You can change your range. You can change. I didn't do any of the size upgrades. I don't know what precision mode means. You can change your volume. You can actually change the style to fade blocks, all sorts of cool stuff and things like that. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to my peeps. But thank you so much for watching. If you had fun today, don't forget, show your support, down with the YouTube algorithm, up with your amazing thumbs up action. Big shouts to everybody who supports on Patreon. You guys make the videos happen. Thank you very, very much. And may the Stuff and Things be with you!